Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I have literally been sitting here procrastinating for quite some time. So I thought I'd just turn the camera on. I'm just going to collage up these two pieces of paper. I have a vague idea of what I might do, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm a bit tired. I didn't sleep last night, and also it didn't rain today, so I did go to the antique market, and we went early. So yeah, I'm pretty tired and I feel like my brain isn't functioning. So we'll just have to see what happens. I'm thinking I might make a little sort of simple, one of those simple sort of, well, I say simple, but they're probably not that simple. Those little journals, like a notebook sort of thing that I might use. I could keep that for something else. That I might use, they're tied together. They've got two holes and they're tied together. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll just put that aside. So we're going to go to the scrap container here and just glue random things down. We're going to take off any glue edges that have chunky glue on them. Actually, I could put my glue on here. Oh yes, I forgot Giotto does that. You get back in there. There we go. So how is everyone today? Hope you're well. We're well, except that I'm tired. And I'd like to just lie down and do nothing all day. So this might even be it's finished, a sort of 2-day, I don't know, could even be a 3-day session. Not really revisiting anything, probably inspired. I don't even know any one specific person, but I have seen these. I think the vision that I'm having in my head, the people that are inspiring, but not for the actual project, are I'm thinking of lovely Leslie from 501 Willow House Journals, I think she is. That's a bit of a mouthful, Leslie. And also Rhonda P. And she's a little bit French on Instagram. She makes beautiful things. Now, I'm not thinking of anything specific that they've made like this, but I'm thinking, they use a lot of neutrals. And so I'm feeling like my background's going to be neutrals. And I probably should go downstairs and grab some ephemera, some real ephemera, and use a bit of that for my background as well. I will use a bit of scraps. But they're the kind of ladies that I have flashing in my head, but no specific project in mind that they've done. Just their style is what is going on in my head. So I have look, this beautiful. This is from the 1700s. It was all ripped. That's how I got it. And I just thought I might just have to glue a little piece of that. Or wouldn't that just be lovely, just sitting there? I do want to try and use some original pieces. I don't know if I'm speaking too quietly. I wouldn't mind this lacy sort of bit. That's not original. Oh, and that's good. I may pause the video and go down and get some ephemera. Put something like that in. That's printed stuff. That's ephemera. There we go. That's what we need. Got lots of that stuff. And I have put together some packs actually, and I haven't put them in my shop because I'm a goose. They've been ready for days, and I just haven't put them in. I do hope you can hear me. Just pulling out the original things first, and then we will use, as I said, a little bit of digital, but mostly original. And then, but I will definitely. Probably, that doesn't make sense, does it? Embellish with digitals as well. I just like digitals. They bring me joy, and I feel like it's just like having a scrapbooking paper that is not as stiff as a scrapbooking paper, not as thick. And, I could go out and buy a whole lot of books. I mean, I do have books to rip up, but I could go out and buy more. But I think it's just still just the same thing, isn't it? So digitals are a go-to for me because also you can have so much variety. And you can reprint it, so you don't have to feel like you have to be hoardy. Although even though sometimes when we print them up, they're so lovely and you just want to hoard them, which is ridiculous because you can print them out again. Okay, I'll keep the little bits for embellishing. So I am mixing it up a little bit here. I think I would like that shooting across there. I'm going to tear that. Now it is going to be cut up. And I think I'll put that one there. So just using these book pages obviously as a base, they're not things that particularly excite me. I think I'm going to have to change where I put that now. Maybe I'll use this one because I got writing with writing. So what is everyone up to this weekend? Got anything fun planned? We don't. I think I'm going to put that. Oh yes, I like that together. I'll put it up there. I have that gap there, and then I will fill that in. Okay. Here's my card. I found it. I was just thinking, where is my card? Put that there. Oh, we could have this piece up here. So we'll have to collage both sides. So that's what I mean, like it won't be, an instantaneous sort of video in the sense that it will be over a couple of days. Shoot that one there. And nope. Oh, that's the same paper as that. Nope. Okay, well, I will put it that way. Okay, and then we need a little piece here. We can have some book page there. Yeah, so that bit is covered. Okay, now I'll just leave that one. I'm going to cover the other side as well, but we'll just start this one off. And I'm just going to grab a nice piece of book page. I'm going to glue that all on there. So first I'm going to put my glue here along the edge, and then I can swoosh my glue everywhere without going near the edge because I already put it on the edge of the piece of paper. Okay, that way we get some good coverage pretty quickly. Okay, so that's that bit, and then I have this. That over here. I'll have to be careful gluing this one don't want to break it, that's why. Let's just make sure I get enough glue on there. Okay, cool. So we'll put this one here. Just glue that little bit down there. Oh, it comes out. Okay, and then what? I need to find some more bits and pieces. Oh, I've got this one here. Let's put that one down there. Oh, no, we'll put that one shooting up there or there or there. No, up here. Okay. Sort of when you finish a long project too, you sort of feel a bit lost, I think. You know, just sort of finished off that journal yesterday. So I need to sort of relax a bit because I've got tension coming in my neck. It's a bit sore. I do have possibly some bits of ephemera in here. Most of it's plain, but I do have little bits and pieces. Now that is super old. We could use these things. I might as well use them. They've been hoarding them for months. That's like 1860s. It was a big sort of manifesto announcing something, and it was all damaged and ruined. But that's original from 1860s or 70s, that one too. And then I have a few bits in here that I can use. And I have a lot more downstairs, and that's the packs that I put together because I have a lot of ephemera. Even, you know, like just type stuff and onion skin stuff, all from the mid-century, but still cool stuff to use. Like, you know, but full pieces. So I've put together 50-piece sets. And invoices. This one's damaged, that's why I've got that one up here. I wouldn't, well, some of them are ripped and damaged because that's the way they are. They're old. So, but I did want to use more of these things because I don't use them because I hoard them, you see. I hoard them, and I do the occasional packs for you guys, but then I just sit on them. I don't want to use them. And I don't know why, because I do get them occasionally. I have the, you know, the dealers that know me, they put it aside for me, and then I can, you know, get a box of it. So I should just use it. But I think a good option is if you do have these things, and whether you got them from me or someone else, and, you know, sort of a bit precious about using them, is just sort of mix them in a little bit with scans. So that way, you know, you're not using all of it. And which side do we like? I think I like that side more. So this is very fragile. I'm going to have trouble gluing this, I think. I better get a clean piece of paper. Am I recording? Oh, can you imagine if I wasn't recording on a tired day? Do you know what? I just think I wouldn't do the video. I would miss a day. We'd just be one day. We'd have to work one day behind on the 100-day project. I probably could do that. It's not like it's... I don't think there's anybody policing me doing the 100-day project. Because there have been a few times, not recently, like I've had it's just, you know, ideas, and sometimes you don't feel inspired, or maybe that's not what I feel like doing. I feel like doing something else, and so then you kind of have to force it, which is what I was watching Leslie's video. I think it was your Friday video, Leslie. I just love her. I feel like I'm watching Still Magnolias. I just love her accent. Anyway, Leslie, you were saying that you were feeling like maybe a bit like a block, like uninspired, that you were feeling your journals were being a little bit you felt forced in doing your journals. Well, that's the same. It's the same for everyone, I think. You know, sometimes do all these videos and you're making things all the time, and sometimes it has to be forced because, like, I'm showing up every day, so sometimes it is tough. It's not as easy as it seems. It seems like it. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm really lucky. Like, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in my video. Here's a stamped piece. Why don't we use a bit of that? I'm not quite sure what I want to do in my video, and then I just turn on the camera and it just evolves. And I'm hoping that's what's going to happen today. It's just going to evolve and happen for everybody, for me and for you, because you're watching. So, well, maybe you're not, maybe you're switched off, but you know what I mean. So let's just hope that this idea, I think it will. I'm going to go down, I've got to go downstairs. I will have to go down and get my string, because I took it downstairs to package up the ephemera packs, and I haven't brought it back up, and I will need it because I want to do the holes and then put the tie. So I've never made one of those. It's kind of like what I did in the, I'll just grab it. Why don't we have a look? So I don't have to have the difficulty of explaining myself. It's a bit like these, this one, where are they? Here somewhere. In the belly band envelope they are. I'm sure I'm not on screen, but I'm not intentionally not on screen. Was it in here? Yes. Bit like this. This is what my plan is, this type. Inspired by these as well, really. They go that way. But that's my inspiration, is these. But I'm going to do loopies there and there. That's what I want to do. That's the plan. But I wanted these sort of plainish sort of pages to start off with, that then we can build upon. And who I can't think of the lady's name. There's another lady who does a lot of these sorts of things. She makes lots of journals out of them. I mean, I've been hoarding that. Can you imagine hoarding that? I think that's a piece of check. Oh, look, it's on both sides. Okay, no. Leslie had done some things with things like that. I think I'll keep that and do something like what Leslie did. She showed it. Leslie was looking through her journal today. Here's a piece of paper. Oh, I'm going to use this. Here's a piece of paper that I was just testing out those paints. I'm going to stick that on there. That just brings me joy. There you go. That's just made my day. I can stop my video now. I've stuck a bit of fluoro on that. It's my sister's fault. She's gotten me onto the fluoro. It's all your fault, Sarah. I don't think she'll watch, but because she doesn't have time. But that's her fault. Okay, so now I've got 2 pages here that will be cut up. I'm going to flip it over and we're going to do some more. What is that one? The kiss? Oh, no, I don't know. No, it's not the kiss, I think. Oh, I know. It looks like the Virgin Mary. I don't know. Anyway, that's Klimt. Looks like Klimt. Oh, I didn't use this one. The only thing about this one is you're going to be able to see in the back. Does it matter? I would put it up there so you wouldn't. Yeah, I'm going to glue that on there. That has been hoarded just like that other piece of check. It's just... why? I mean, I've got more. Oh, and this one is just going to fall apart. Do you know what? I'm going to put my glue on here, because it's one of those ones from that batch that I told you that I had to put the mask on and take off all the bodgy bits, because all the fibres kept going down my throat. Now, let me see. Did I put enough glue, I think? Oh, no, not quite. I need to go along a bit further. It's just going to be a fun little eclectic thing. I did get some really cool things at the antique market. I didn't buy any books, but I did buy some textiles. I always buy hemp there. There's plenty of hemp. And And I found mattress sticking, which I never find here in Italy. I never find mattress sticking. So I was super excited about that. The lady told me that she had pulled apart the mattresses herself. So that makes them even more special. And I did get some vintage, not antique, but some really pretty vintage florally fabrics to put in my packs that I never find those. I never find them. And this other lady next door had a lot. So I was really excited about that. That just really made my day. So I'm going to put that there. So I'm putting the writing towards the edge. So that way I'm not going to cover it all up. And here I'm going to put my glue directly onto the page. And then we'll probably, I should probably let them dry, but we might cut them up before they dry, because I need to continue on with the video. But then we'll construct it all tomorrow, or will we construct it today? I don't know. It's an I don't know day. Do any of you ever have those days that you just don't know? Now this one already has the pink, so I think I'll keep the pink for the other one. And we've also got that. We'll put those over there. We've got this sort of thing. Let's put this beautiful piece on here. So again, I can put my glue on here and just run my glue. All I do is run my glue over the top where it's going to overlap, because I'm not going to smush or glue all over there trying to guess where it needs to go. You probably think I'm terrible covering up the painting, but it's not my favourite. You just cover things. If it's not your favourite, it's somebody else's favourite, but it's not mine. And so, you know, what am I going to do? Chuck it out? No, we're going to recycle. It's a good base. It's a good substrate, or whatever you call it. Okay, so that's that. And then what? Don't you love it when I say, and then what? So I was showing my mum my haul today, and I said to her, I kept saying to her, but wait, there's more. Yes, I did come back with quite a hoard of fabrics, which I don't normally do. Simply because we don't find them. Just the odd piece. Right. I'm so pleased it didn't rain. It hasn't rained all day. Honestly, they said it was going to be a disaster, and it hasn't. Not even I don't think there's even been a drop. Oh, that's what I had to tell you. The other exciting thing from today is, so there's this furniture restoring man, and they do like their partners, like business partners, and they restore furniture, obviously, and they're in the town near here. And I bought things for, like I bought sort of wooden boxes. I think I bought my little wooden box that I've got there, that I've got my Christmas washies in from them. I've bought like different things from them, and I know my friend has bought heaps of stuff from them. And so they have really fun things, and they fix up the pieces of furniture, and they do it with that kind of sort of distressed style, but very tastefully, and lovely colours they choose with the paints when they repaint things and everything. And so I had mentioned to you guys that I'm going to put a little something there. I don't want to cover up Regno. That's Re del Regno. Oh, that's Ferdinando. That's King Ferdinand. I think King Ferdinand of Sicily, I think it was. Italians out there, can you tell me? I think it was King Ferdinand of Sicily. So, yep, that will help you date the thing as well, when he was reigning. Anyway, so they restore furniture, obviously, because they're restorers. And so I found a table. I was telling you guys that I wanted to get a table, a little sewing table. So who was it? Was it you, Bev? Someone mentioned to me, why didn't I, excuse me if I got it wrong, could I have a look for, I'm trying to think who it was who suggested it, because I read the message this morning. No, yesterday. Could I not look for a restored singer table or something like that? Well, funnily enough, right next to the table that I chose, there was one that they had restored and put a different top and a drawer in it. But I actually chose the one next door because it was slightly wider. It's not too big. It has a little drawer, and it's just really, I really love the paint finish that they did on it. So I'm very excited. It's in the car. we thought we might see if there's room in our cellar, in our storeroom downstairs, to put it there so that we don't have to bring it back over here. Bring it back over there with all the other stuff, sort of thing. So, but I was so excited to find that. And it was just one of those purchases that it was very inexpensive. It was €60. I thought he was going to say more, because it's in great, it's very well done. It's in great condition. And, yep, so I'm very excited. So we're just going to drop that over and put it in our storeroom, so we don't have to have, that's one less thing to bring over when we move eventually, one day, move back. Now I've got something down there. Oh, book page. We don't have much book page on this page, do we? It's not a very good piece. Now, I would like to have a bit more. Let me see in this one here what's flying. Hi, Lily. Hello. What's flying around in here? Oh, this was the book. Huh. This was the book that's totally, some of you would have gotten that in your book page packs. I can't see where the date is anyway. It's 1700s, this one. Looks very bad state. I could put some of that paper on there. It's in very poor condition. See, I kept the bodgy ones. These are mostly all book pages in this folder. Oh, here's, oops, oh, that's very fragile. That's a very old piece of magazine, that one. And here, that's actually from the it's very early 1900s, or it's 1800, that one. I know because they're left over from my 100-piece packs that I need to put some more of those together. I probably built up enough stuff to do those now. Here's a piece of ephemera too, a grungy piece. Oh, here's another, that's book page, but I like those book pages. I don't even care if they're newer. If they're like that, this type, I like that type. Sort of like title pages. These are all good. They're very brittle. Yes, these are 1900s. They're brittle, falling apart 1900s pages. And, yep, that's all really, really all book pages in there. So, gosh, I need to have a book page overhaul, don't I, and just use them. So this could glue on here. I'm just going to take a little piece off because I don't want to cover all of that bit of invoice, and that's going to be good. That will go there. So I'm just thinking, because it's so brittle, I want to put my glue. I still have to put my glue around the 3 sides. Oh, do I like that side more? No, I like the other side. Okay, so I put my glue on here. 1, 2, and 3, and then swoosh the rest of my glue around here. And it just means I put less stress on the piece of paper, trying to spread the glue. Okay, and we can put that there, and I'll trim it off, the excess. I do have that bit coming up. That's annoying. Just see how brittle it is? Just comes off. Just scratch it off. Just do a bit of a scratchy scratch. Okay, and then we sort of want something in a different shade on that little patch down there that I need to fill. I have this strip of vintage paper. That's a similar colour, though that's what I don't like about that. And so maybe I could use a strip of straw paper. There. Okay. Right. Put that there. This again could be it's just a fun little, although this is going to take a little bit longer. I think this would be more of a fun sort of happy mail. So we're going to let that dry a little bit. Well, I say that, but it won't be dry because we're going to be cutting it up in a minute. So I'm going to put this one here. Try to get right to the edge, but not get it all over my mat. It is the stickiest glue, this one. I tell you what, if your fingers get much more sticky with this one than the Pritt glue. It's because it's so sticky. It's so, you know, it glues so well. Where is my card? Put that over there. Put that over there. Oh, and we're going to glue this one. We're just going to get the glue on. And then we'll flatten everything out. I'm going to put that one down over here. Oh, now, which side do we like? There's that side with that. I think I like that side more. That's the other side, I think, had, like someone had typed on there, might have smudged, whereas that's where they signed. And then I think we'll put that one, not there, we'll put it there. I like that. And I'm going to have to put my glue mostly on this, so I'll just try and be careful, not be too vigorous. You see? Now this is from the late, you know, 1800s. It was someone's scrapbook. And it was an image on the other side that this person had stuck on. They were so dirty. It was a nightmare separating those. I've got glue there. And they were really, really dirty. It was gross. My mother-in-law, she pulled them apart for me. She enjoyed it. I said, how could you enjoy that? It's not enjoyable, but she loved it. Okay, let's put a piece of this lovely old paper on there. Why not? And look, this is rag paper. It's quite hard to tear. I'm going to have to cut it. Quite hard to tear. And I am going to put that where? There. I think I'll put something that way. But if I put it that way, like so. Okay. So I need to put a little bit of glue down that edge. Plenty of glue there. Okay. And then we have also bits and pieces of ephemera. I put this one, I think, up there. Oh, that's upside down. Put that one there. Yes. Okay. I didn't put glue on this because it's very falling apart, fragile. Let me just slide it along to where the glue is. Still not really sticking there. That means I didn't put any glue there, that's why. That's better. Okay. And if anything's coming up, we will be doing some work on it, so afterwards, so probably we'll put that there. I also have this. Let's put this here. I want that side. Yes, this side. Okay, I'll put the glue on there. Okay. Oh my goodness, why am I sitting so tense? It's terrible. I need to just relax. Chillax. Oh, let's put, you know what, let's put a piece of this in that little gap there. Okay. Oh, I just need to take a break for a second. Okay, I'm going to put this here, but I'm going to tear it. Good. And we might just put this, well, it doesn't matter if we've got a big expanse of plain, because then it would just be like a writing spot. I've got to be careful. I've got little holes in my collaging that I must make sure I cover. So this is the same colour as the old magazine, so I'm not going to use that. I'll put that in my scrap box. And, oh, I could have a little piece of this. What's happened there? Oh, there's glue there, so I need something longer. I'm going to put that there. We'll cover up some. But that's how it has to go, because it's sticky. It will cover up the stickiness. Okay, and then, now don't forget it's going to be cut out. Just take off the bits that won't stick down. You could have another piece of this wonderful paper. I think that's too much of that. What about, so I think this one here is a very similar colour to the other one. So I won't use that one. I'll just put that down there. And we will use plain papers there. Didn't want to use that one. Let me just see what I have here. I've got one little spot here. Don't tell me that that's going to cause me trouble. Aha. We are going to put that there and then something else to cover up the little gap. Okay, and I just need to put a little something across there, and maybe we'll have a piece of this. Oh no, what about this? I threw this over here and I kept ignoring that. Let's have that go right across there. I knew there was something else I could use. Okay, so now I'll close my glue. My fingers are white. Oh no, that's a dry one. Get a wet one. Oh, there's my other one. Put that down there. Okay, I'm going to grab my bigger cutter. And I think I want my bits to be all different sizes. It's a bit wet. Okay, so I might just do, I'm going to cut them into 4. Oh, look at that. I cut them all the same size. Oh my goodness, what a goose. I don't even know how I managed to do that. So this one I would try better to do different. I want them to be the same width, but just I wanted them to be different heights. I bet you I've done them all the same. Can you imagine? That'd be just like me. Okay, so those are going to be our pages. So I'm going to let them dry. I just wanted you to see what they're going to look like. And then tomorrow we'll sort of do them in order and then have a play with them. They are pretty much all, I mean, they're very slightly different sizes. Can you see that? I wanted to have them all different, but it doesn't matter. So then I'll be punching 2 holes here and tie here and tie here. And I'll probably reinforce the holes as well. So we'll do that. And then this is going to be the little book. And we can, I mean, there's not a lot of writing space here at the moment, but we can add, well, there's a little bit there, but we can add flip outs and things. I love the little pop of paint, so I need to put more of that on there. And yeah, that's going to be really fun. So I'll come back tomorrow because otherwise, you know, I don't want to rush it. And then we will continue playing with this little booklet. So I hope you have a great Saturday, and I will see you again soon. Bye.